Hey everybody, we're not gonna let this one get us down. We did lose 13 HP on one floor, but in my defense, that floor friggin' sucked. That was no good. You're really gonna, I mean, there was a shop, the shopkeeper that would normally be there because we aggroed the shopkeeper earlier, and the shopkeeper's domicile. On top of everything else. I'm not saying it's like, you know, there's nothing we could have done. I'm just saying, it's a little much. Coming back with a fresh look. Sorry about that one, Mont. That had more forcefulness than I expected. In this house, we don't yet respect the teleporter. The day may come where the teleporter gets the respect that it feels it deserves. The time is not now. Look at that. That's a good start. I'll tell you, dude. I don't mind the power pack. Because what is a power pack? Is basically free HP. Once we get to the turkey floor, which could have been. It is right there. Look at that. Comedic timing. Also, of course, makes our bombs better. I mean, it even makes our gun better, but maybe not by so much that... you know, it makes a marked difference, but I don't know, I could be wrong about that. Sadly, we will not be going up there. I can't believe we were unpunished. I thought those would trigger the arrow trap. This does present a bit of a pickle, huh? I really thought we were outside of the range. It's fine. We're on the torquey floor, so you just... grab this. I don't know. I guess we'll just let it ride for a second because it's a little spicy in here. I don't know. We don't really care for the ghost pot. I'm like, why am I trying to play around the ghost pot here? Okay, everything's cool here. Everything's cool. No. Do not do that. Just not the way I thought the buttons would end up getting pressed. Just to be honest with you. But if you're coming at me from the other side, sorry about that one, Torquey. What are you doing? I was like, I gotta go fast. The ghost is coming. We had everything set up to be totally fine there, and then we just blew it for... I mean, not for no reason, just because we made a mistake, but still. That hurts. That hurts. Nonetheless, we're doing okay. Few more capitulations lately. Always gotta, like, remind myself that Spelunky 2 is actually, like, really, really hard. At the very least, it's a big adjustment. Like, ugh, come on, man. Oh my god. Like, Spelunky 1, not an easy game. But you get it sorted, you know? You get it figured out. I think Spelunky 2 is substantially harder. Now, Spelunky 1 was like, it's pretty hard. First few times you play it, what does that do? Oh, I'm dead. You carry some of that knowledge into Spelunky 2, don't get me wrong. But I also think they did, and I'm gonna call it a great job. I think they did a great job of making it harder. Because sometimes what you run into is like the Dark Souls problem, where like when you first play Dark Souls 1, you're like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, dude. So everything's difficult, you know, just beating hollows is difficult. You don't beat the hollows so much as they beat you. Every bonfire is like a new learning experience. Okay. That one's on me, I think. I don't know really what hit us. I think maybe we tried to walk through the skull trap as we broke it, or the skull block as we broke it. So be it, you know, c'est la vie. But then Dark Souls 2, and even to an extent, Dark Souls 3, you know, they got their own difficulties, don't get me wrong, especially, I mean, some of the DLC in Dark Souls 2 is just insane. Dark Souls 3 is similarly in the DLC has some really difficult stuff, but You know, a lot of the bosses, you're like, oh, it's this game's version of this boss that I, you know, already tried to fight for 30 hours the first time through Dark Souls 1, so now I kind of know what's up, right? I think Spelunky 2, the only time I felt that was honestly when we fought Tiamat. Oh my god. I was like, I recognize that you kind of appear to be like Yama, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna shoot you, and mission accomplished. Every other interaction in this game, we've had to learn bespoke. Straight off of an Etsy store. Okay, what do you got there? It's actually kind of a horrible shop, depending on what's in the gift. A little close for comfort there. The shield does let us kill the shopkeeper easily, but so does a single rope. You gotta be careful because you don't want to kill the shotgun of the shopkeeper. So I actually think it's like, let's move this just a little bit, because I don't didn't end up mattering, but I was like, I just don't want the shield to deflect bullets. I don't think it does, but it's one of those things I'd really rather make sure. So we don't have a ton of bombs. It hurts because I'm like, I don't know, like, my whole sense of value in this game is thrown into a tizzy now. Like, what is a bomb worth to me? I don't know. Sometimes we end up with 70, sometimes we end up with 0. So a bomb can be worth everything or nothing, like that James Bond game that came out for the GameCube. Similarly, you know, what's 2 HP worth? Well, 2 HP, not really worth that much if you got the Kapala, as we seem to get so frequently. If you don't get the Kapala, 2 HP is like, you know, possibly the difference between a win and not a win. But is it worth a bomb? Well, it depends. Are you getting 70 bombs or are you getting 0 bombs? So it's also freaking complicated, dude. Don't know what to say. Alright, that did not need to be triggered, but in the whole scheme of Spelunky mistakes, that like barely even registers. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. The confidence is returning. Somewhat. Somewhat. It's not all the way there yet. But just like executing that play close to properly feels Goodman. Saul Goodman. Your Honor, my client had to defend themselves from 7 shopkeepers on a single floor. Does this sound fair to you? I mean, come on. He stole a jetpack. He's not O.J. Simpson. Can't remember. When does Better Call Saul take place? It's probably, they're using cellular telephones, so it's a little bit post-O.J. Honestly, the joke might play. The joke might play. Your Honor, the joke might play. I doubt it's been triggered. Look at that. We love to see it. Okay. No, don't get me wrong, by the way. I see it. I see it. Your Honor, I see it. Donka, donka, donkey, donk. We might have to use a bomb to get through this shopkeeper. I think we did a really good job on this floor. This is a floor that's like, it's not that complicated. There's a lot of little miniature traps, and we're stringing everything along with the, you know, still got Monty as well. I bet we can do this. I don't think the bomb, it really helps. Unless we, obviously, kill him with it. The bomb would have helped. Bomb would have helped on that one. Alright. Good throw. In more ways than one. So here's what I'm thinking. Slow it down. Take a deep breath. I'm guilty for sure of thinking about, you know, the late game. How do we want to approach this one? Doesn't matter. Take it slower. The better... Like, I honestly think the best... I'm so mad. Oh my god. Oh, I think the best predictor of your Spelunky success is honestly how you look when you leave the caves. On the caves, whatever, you're figuring it out. It's like your undergrad degree, right? Unless you majored in something actually useful. But that's rare. Either way. I'm not one of those, like, only STEM matters guys, by the way. Because I technically I have a degree that's in the S part of STEM, and my degree doesn't even matter. We don't want that gold bar. Don't be ridiculous. You're just like not playing well. Like this is just an embarrassment. I don't know how you reverse a tilt in this game. In Fall Guys, you just kind of send it, and eventually you get there. You gotta slow down. That's a big part of this. Oh my god. Your Honor, does this appear like my client slowed down? It's getting a little embarrassing. It's just I don't know what to say. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 10 seconds. I'm gonna slurp a little water. Everybody, welcome back. Northern Land plays Spelunky 2. Didn't have the best run on our last video, but that's okay. We're riding that high of killing the mermaid boss, aka Tiamat. The world's our oyster. Anything mouth can do, we can do better. Alright, here you go. Here you go. Look at that. All of a sudden, quick little mental restart. Everything just feels a little cleaner. Just a little bit cleaner. I'll tell you, we don't give 2 shakes of a lamb's tail about the goat. The goat? The ghost pot? There we go. Maybe I need to take a nap. Could be forgiven for taking a nap. We do have an 11-day-old infant in the household. But honestly, I'm not that tired. Is this gonna kill? That's gonna kill Monty. It didn't kill Monty. Guess what? It's never gonna end. Look at that. That's a good first floor. Now, just don't be a dummy and start, you know, stringing together some dubs. We need as many consecutive dubs as can be safely gleaned. I'm not really That's well worth it. I'm not really concerned with the ghost pot, because in all likelihood we're gonna murder the shopkeeper regardless. But that whole left side, or sorry, right side of the map scares me, because it's fairly possible. You know what? I don't think it is possible that the Jedi would be there, because it's there instead. Do I know you? No, but that's where you are. You're there. Why even do this? You didn't need to go that way. So I do think, unfortunately, we got bad seed generation. Because how the heck are we gonna swing this? I feel like that was really quite astute, to be frank with you. It's a good shop too, and it's a shop where, admittedly, we could just pay and buy the stuff and not have to deal with a shopkeeper anytime soon. And the hope there would be that, you know, in the future we could always murder shopkeepers later. I also think there might be something, like, I think if you murder the shopkeepers, this might be anecdotal, but it really does feel to me like less shops show up. That's only 8 grand. That's cheap. Now, on the other hand, could just murder him in half a second, but good stuff. Okay, hey, we're trying out a new strat. You know, if we're running into trouble, maybe it makes sense to be a little bit more cautious about things. Admittedly, you know, the freeze ray, it's not even close to as good. Help. As the shotgun, that is, but it's still like, it's a bit of a bop. I'm wondering if there's any legs to this shop theory that we just came up with. I know it might seem like there are. Because of the fact that there's a shop on this floor. Wow. But I actually don't think that really means anything. Oh my god. I meant to just drop the thing. Instead, we shot it into the wall. Which gave us the... You know what? All that just to keep the turkey from taking 2 damage. That's what'll burn you up. The good news is Monty's right here. I'll use a rope to at least try to get him down. We also... I mean, as long as we got turkeys, everything's okay, right? We can always get some extra HP. Just, it kind of burns you up a little bit. It didn't have to be done. Honestly, oh, but yeah, let's keep the power pack. Just because we can get some free HP out of it. But I'm also like, man, I don't know, maybe we keep the power pack for right now. Kill the turkeys. I guess there's torches right there. And then go up for the cape. And to be straight up with you, that is kind of the way I'm looking at this right now. And I hate to say it because I think in the Spelunky power rankings, the cape is probably below. Come on. Come on, man. The cape is probably below the power pack, but for me personally as a human being, I think I'm a little better with it this way. So I apologize. I apologize if this irritates you, but I think this was the way I would consider most comfortable moving onwards here. If you disagree, you disagree. That's the beautiful thing about Spelunky, you know? There's room for everybody's strategies, even Daniel's. Shouldn't be making fun of Dan. Almost assuredly, he's much further along in any kind of Spelunky 2 progression. So I'll level with you. Definitely do feel like, to me, this feels like a Volcania run. Because we got the cape. Definitely appreciate the extra bombs. To me, it's just like, it's not like you have to go one way or the other. But the cape is like, it's such a good defense against levels where verticality is a little spiced, and that's what Volcania is to me. It's a little bit like the jungle is platforming, which is honestly I think I'm a little bit better at. Aggro, there we go. We can just bounce. But the Volcania, we gotta learn a little bit here. We know what we're doing. At least we know the steps to approach this with. I'm sorry to do this. We just gotta wait for you to be facing the other direction. Come on, man. Come on, dude. This time? It's like, you gotta be joking. Okay. I don't know if we're getting the Kapala. Definitely tends to be a little bit easier for... That would have been... Oh, no! He lived! The dog who lived. Okay, hold on. Because we don't need to sack him right now. I don't know how favor overrun works in this game. Got plenty of ropes. We're not going to be sacking Van Helsing, because I swear to the Lord I will slay him. Ha 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 ha! Okay, good stuff. Like, nice to see you, Van Helsing. Great movie. Just kidding. Pretty bad. No, NL, no, come on. When you came for the other movies, I didn't say anything, but now you're going to insult Van Helsing? I'm going to tell you Van Helsing's trash. If you have not seen Van Helsing since you were a child, I encourage you to go back and watch it and then tell me with a straight face whether or not it holds up. I'll tell you the answer is no. I saw it as a teenager for 2 reasons. Even then, I was like, this ain't worth it. Okay, so we know we got dog. I'm not sacking the altar. This hired help is enough. If we can go fast, it's enough. Go fast. Ha! Joker. By the way, there was a point which I had a shotgun. Can we talk about what happened with that? It really could be just about anywhere. Oh, you know what? I think I remember leaving it in this room right here. This is like such a bad approach that we've taken here because it's really, really not out of the question for us to get to the Kapala. You just gotta not be as dumb as I'm being right now. And it's not really dumbness. It's just kind of... Don't. Just don't. Just don't, okay? I'm mad. I'm actually mad about that one. Because, like, if you saw another way out of that situation, so be it. The Rube Goldberg machine is a little... Look, I've lost some runs that I should have done better on. I'm not going to say I should have won, because that's a little, you know, it's a little presumptuous. But the Rube Goldberg machine is a little corked right now. Like, I didn't realize I wasn't playing on Cassandra. I was playing on, you know, Randy Random. That's you know, honestly, I'm not even sweating that damage right there, because at least it doesn't kill you instantly, unlike everything else in this game. Now, I want to be clear. I think Spelunky 2 is a great game. I think it may well be superior to the first. Sometimes the difficulty makes me want to lose my mind. But it is what it is. You just gotta get smarter. That was close. Like, it's not even that we're necessarily, like, doing badly. Is it? I mean, I'll just tell you. I mean, you can see it for yourself. We're playing too fast right now. That much is, like, very clear. Shopkeeper and Live Turkey should be decent favor. I mean, you know what I'm thinking. If this gives us an item, then we got Kapala and we're off to the races. What about this other turkey? This other turkey gives you Kapala, then you're kind of off to the races. This turkey's gonna make us fall. Gotta be a little faster than that. There we go, that's huge. Okay, so now I'm willing to sacrifice just about every resource available in order to get Monty up to the top and get the Kapala. Because, like, as of right now, the Kapala is, you know, just about the only way we can sort of see ourselves getting anything done in this game. Not disappointed there, hold on. Donkey donk. I'll use a bomb just to make this as easy as possible. And I'm telling you, this early Kapala, it's the only thing that has the potential to kill the Megatilt. We're at 23 minutes into this video. We're on the caves too. That's how you know you're in the nightmare zone. You're entering a dimension of doors. Mouth dreams. Okay, so what do? Step on this guy, take his blood. Grab this arrow, take his blood. There you go. And we only got 2 HP. But do we have 2 HP or do we have infinite HP? Ask yourself. There you go. There you now. I don't know. That area is still a little dangerous over there. And yet, there I go. Remember, confidence is a slow and insidious killer. Hello, Yang. Gonna be honest, Yang. Don't really want to get on your bad side. However, and on the other hand, also feel like it might play to my advantage to get a little torquey action. Never mind, we will be leaving. I very much hope that Ujai was not on this level. It's on this level. I'm sorry, Monty, by the way, but you're worth just about as much via this as you are if I carry you to the end. Now, we could do both, but that's a little bit too much cognitive throughput. You know what I mean? No, of course not. You're a dog. How would you know? Okay, dude, another altar is like incredibly good eats right now. If we can get up to like, I mean, you know where I want to be. I want to be at like 20, 30 HP. This is dangerous because like I don't have a ton of time in my life right now. And if this video goes well, you know what? Let's worry about that when it comes to pass. As of right now, that hasn't been a pressing concern. But I'm like, man, this could be like an hour-long video. I don't know if a bomb here would allow us to get in. If it would, I would probably do it. So I think we have to use a bomb anyway. Let's see. Yeah, as of right now, we have to use a bomb anyway. Even a bomb here lets us get in. So sure, let's do it. The arrow trap did go. We do only have one bomb. That's the huge negative here. But something had to be done. Praise Baldy? I don't know, man. Praise Baldy? Maybe that meta is getting us in trouble. I don't think so. But you know, why look to my own actions when instead I could just default to superstition? It's a little dangerous. I'll level with you. I'm not that upset by that. You just need to choose your shot as appropriately as possible there. We could go up and sack him. I don't think it's worth it. Okay. I really thought about using a rope to get us to safety. Just because we didn't need to doesn't mean it was the wrong decision. The only thing is it would have cost us a rope. We can afford to spend a rope, but you never know when we might not be able to. You know what? I'm looking at this smiling character's face, and I'm just thinking to myself, maybe everything's gonna be okay. It's just got me... It's got me thinking every little thing is gonna be alright now. That hurt. That was good blood. That blood could have been ours. Okay. I usually let the boss decide which way we're going, and you know what? Why not? Haven't exactly had the greatest luck outside of the jungle. Don't break my shotgun. Hello. There we go. I just want him to die without blowing up. Oh, frick. Baseball glove. I'm so stupid, dude. What are you doing? What are you okay, you know what? Speedrun time. Like actually it's just one of those things where I'm sure as you were watching it, and were I watching somebody else do it, I would be like, well, just shoot him. What are you doing? But in my heart of hearts, I said to myself, this is good, this is smart, and this is a thing that's gonna be positive for us. Really, really good idea. So you know what? Now we're going for speedrun strategies. That's what I've done to myself. I've left myself approximately one speedrun worth of time. And we, you know, I'm very happy that earlier today I recorded that Spelunky dub that went up a couple days ago because, man oh man, were it not for that, we'd be entering a realm of having accomplished basically nothing. In over a long time scale. So, you know, if you're doing a speed run, might not be the best idea to murder the shopkeepers, but on the other hand, now we have a shotgun, so you know, what do you know? So you might say it's a pretty bold decision for somebody who's effectively beaten the game one time to try to do a speed run. Well, I say, you know what? Boldness wins championships. Did everything explode? Oh, baby. You know what? We got 3 bombs. I really wanted maybe like the hover pack. I don't know, maybe some finesse could have made it happen. But either way, we at least got out of there without getting hit. Who knows, man? You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. I was just about to say, who knows, man? Maybe this is like my strong suit all along. Like, the jokes write themselves. The jokes write themselves. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm going to play something else because I'm bad right now. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll be back to Untilt in the future. Goodbye.